YouTube. I am back. Papa is back. Man, it's been a bad couple of days, and it is nice to be back live. Y'all come on in, double tap them screens. Daniel with Papa Pew Pews coming to you live from Waynesville, Georgia. We don't know what kind of alcohol we're going to get today. We don't know what's going to happen because I've been out of commission for a couple of days, but we are back, fellas. Good to see you guys. Come on in, double tap them screens, drop some comments, sub to the channel. Thank you for that like. Let's see who liked the live stream. What is up? First in, yes, sir. Everybody's coming in. Bear, appreciate it. The little one's doing all right. She's actually gone down to the corner store with the wife. She wanted to get out the house for a minute. It's going to be a long road. Jerome is live right now. Damn it. Tell him I didn't realize it, and I'm just enjoy his live. I'll hop on his later. I'm just going to run a little live. I got no notices, and I even checked, but it's all good. It's all good. Tell him I didn't mean to step on his live. Don't like this live. I love it. Appreciate it, Chris. But yeah, we got a long road to go. We got family and children coming today. We got to deal with them. They want to see her, even though we sent them all the pictures. They said it's going to be at least 2 weeks before we can even open the eye. It looks rough, but they seem to think everything's good. Tell Jerome I didn't realize it, that I do apologize. Wasn't trying to step on nobody. It just didn't tell me nobody was live. But I'm going to go ahead and run mine because I've not been live, and YouTube's going to trip because I've not done anything. So we're going to run this live too, see how it goes. What happened, she went over to the neighbor's house, my 3-year-old, and was playing with the neighbor kids. And you know, if you know my situation, these are all my grandchildren, but they're foster kids placed with me by the state. The state's been on me about letting them go outside more and relaxing my grip a little bit and letting them be kids. That's their word, letting them be kids. So I finally gave in and let them go play at the neighbor's house. Well, they got a dog, and well, needless to say, the dog jumped up on her. She got spooked. She fell off a 4-foot porch onto her face, shattered her orbital bone. So they had to rushed her to our local hospital. They then shipped her to Wolfson's in Jacksonville, Florida, the children's hospital. They did emergency surgery to repair the orbital bone. But now it's so swollen that she can't open her eye. So that's basically where we are. Right. Yeah, I get it, but I just don't like to step on it because Jerome played a big part, guys. He was calling me every night, praying with me and everything else because for 48 hours, I was a mess. That's why I ain't been live. My nerves were shot. I was a mess. I keep hearing kids are kids and accidents happen. I've heard that so much. And I'm like, but you don't understand. These kids have had so much bad in their life. It's time for something good to happen. What's up, Sassy? Appreciate you coming in. So yeah, she'll be able to see. They were able to shine the whatever test they do because she was at a special ophthalmologist. They were able to get the eye open during surgery and do some kind of light test. And they said the eyeball itself is reacting. There's no that they could tell. The only worry they have is when the swelling goes down. The surgery they performed, they might have to go back and shave a little bit more of the orbital bone if it affects the way her eye moves back and forth. So we're going to get that. Look, once again, we go back to 10th. That's the next doctor's appointment. But the good news is she's home with us. She's happy. And this little child ain't cried the first time. The only time she fusses is when we go to touch the eye to put the salve on it. 14 people in here. Thank y'all all, man. Y'all mean the world to me. All these prayers y'all sent to me during this. I really appreciated all y'all who's hit me on Insta. Jerome told me about a bit of it, and I've been praying. I appreciate all y'all. But I'll keep telling y'all a little bit of the story, and then we'll talk about the firearms and stuff if y'all want to. But yeah, so she never once cried. She's a tough little baby. Hit that like and subscribe. Yes, man. Look at Sassy go. Look at Sassy go. Pin that message. But yeah, so now we got the actual caseworker, and that was funny too in itself. If you ever have family and children in your life, man, trust me when I tell you it's a trying experience. These people can't never give you answers, and they're never there when you need them. This whole weekend, we have called. I called every emergency number. I begged the hospital to call. To the point, I guess the hospital thought I was trying to get them to call on my wife because I was on the phone. My wife was there. I'm like, look, you're not understanding. Y'all transported a foster kid across state lines. Somebody has to notify DFACS, and I can't reach anybody. And I figured it being a hospital, they had a special number they could call, right? So the guy was like, never have we ever had a parent come in and ask us to call DFACS. This is not child abuse. I said, it's not child abuse, but I'm trying to notify somebody and I can't get an answer. So she's a mini Papa Pew Pew, right? So anyway, when the lady finally called us yesterday, she was like, y'all didn't call the emergency number. Man, we called all 6 of the emergency numbers and none of y'all called us back. Those don't know boundaries. Oh, I wouldn't be here. Yeah. Don't be playing with them grizzlies, man. Them some big old bastards. Hey, did y'all see that YouTube short where dude's walking down in his house? He comes down the steps with an AR. It's at nighttime. He's coming down the steps with his AR. I figured it was going to be another break-in video. Oh, it was a break-in, all right. He come around that corner, big old bear jumped out, and he popped his ass. He laid that bear right on down. Why not Glock, the best firearm, period? There you go, Cash. Let's talk about it. Me and Glock's only issue is they make their damn grips too thick. I got messed up hands, so I have to have the Smith&Wesson Shield Plus and the Walthers. You know, that's my only problem with Glock. I do have the 21, and I have the 43, and I have the 43X. Gunner, man, what's up? And then we got the old Maverick 88. We just got off the phone with King of Camo, and they said ship it on to us. Guess what, guys? She fixing to go in a box with the Wooks furniture. I only got a few scratches on my side of my arm and one on my leg. Hey, I had a gator try to get me one time, but him learned real quick. I was a little bit faster than he was. I remember my CCI 22 long rifle. Man, I love that right there. By the way, we made it to 2011 shots, guys. 2011 shots. Still haven't cleaned it. Still haven't lubed it. She's still rocking. We're going to see if we can get to 2,500. Just to see what we could do. Oh, there's that beautiful St. Jude grip. Patron saint of lost causes on a 45 ACP full-size government. All Wilson inside parts. Can't tell y'all what I did because that's part of what YouTube got me for last time. They said I was trying to tell people how to do their stuff, and we ain't telling nobody nothing. Yep, the Maverick 88 is going to King of Camo to be alien. It's going to be battle-worn alien green with the Wooks furniture on it. We gonna get her done special, kind of like what we were doing with the tribute rifle. Well, you can't see it because of the way it's sitting. Kind of like what we were doing with the tribute rifle, and we're gonna do it for content. Y'all see that tandem cross sitting right there? The parts are in. We fixing to put some more stuff in. Still don't have my compensator though. It should be any day. We got, y'all see I put the +5, so we rocking 15 + 1, so that's 16 in the Walther P22. 16 rounds is what we're rocking. But we still going. We got the 9 rounds in the 45. We still got the 5 rounds in the Citadel Boss. We do got the 10-rounder ordered and the 20-round drum. What's the question mark, Sky? I'm sorry about that. I missed. Let me back up. What's up, haters? What's up, Candy Cane Can? I'm going to send you some song I sang previously. All right, bro, send it. Full send, bro. Oh, just got soft. Here we go, Bear talking shit. Let's go. I do got soft hands, bro. I don't want to mess up my hands. Nah, for real. I like my Shield Plus. I like my Shield 45. I love my little Walther. I've been rocking that joker. Hey, Papa, I'm going to send it right. I love the little Walther. Rumor has it you can deep conceal that. Places that don't have metal detectors. As you play the stream Got my little tank sitting out. I'm gonna go back and buy they got the helicopter and the bomber. So I'm gonna go buy both of them and make it a whole set. Oh, story gets sadder, guys. So we come home last night, and my little chihuahua that I've had for 15 years, my little sugar, she wasn't acting right. But then I fed her. I just figured, what's up, Brookside? I figured, she was just upset because we'd been gone for 2 days. And we wake up this morning, she passed on in her sleep. Have y'all changed her name so much I never know who I'm watching? I'm going to hit the Jerome stream real quick. Yeah, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Y'all jump back and forth. Enjoy yourselves. I just haven't streamed in a few days, and I wanted to get out here and tell everybody I was still alive, that the baby's doing fine. She actually got out the house for a few minutes, went with her, meet me down to the dollar store, so she ain't hurting too bad not to want something. She got her little eye patch on, looking like a little Captain Morgan Jr. The only thing we're worried about now is my daughter still has not been notified. She's in rehab, and we're worried about telling her that, I don't know if y'all dealt with people with addictions, but she wants to get up out of that rehab, and she would try to use as an excuse to basically walk out. And that's the only thing I'm really worried about, is her being notified that this happened, and her, because there's not like she has access to the kids. It's not like she could do anything, but still, I just don't want to know that that's part of it. I want her to stay there, know that the kids are took care of. Oh man, she's doing so good, Brookside. Just went got some more medicine that they called in for, a salve, basically a salve that we have to rub on the eye. We got all the appointments set up. They said for, just for us to be prepared, that no way would she open that eye before 2 weeks. What's up, Jason Ledford? Ain't seen you in a while. With trade calculus, she needs that rehab. That's what I'm saying, and that's one reason the case supervisor is coming today. We're going to sit down and actually talk about whether we should just cancel her next 2 weeks worth of visits, which are on Fridays. If we should just come up with an excuse and cancel her visits and not tell her for a few weeks. Yeah, you want out is ugly, right? Or if we're going to try to figure out how we can tell her, because she's not even like she's supposed to call the girls every night. She's not called or anything. We've not heard from her. I know, man. I've been busy. Haven't been in Jerome's live in a while. Also, well, he's live right now, Jason. If you want to jump over there, bro, and show love over there. Also, I didn't realize he was live, or else I wouldn't have went live. But I haven't been in several days because of a family emergency, so I went ahead and kept mine going. Basically, kind of shit. But yeah, y'all want to go show him some love. Also, he is live right now. That's weird though. He's not normally live this time of day. Was just there. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, she's getting better. Sky, they said that they don't foresee, like, they have to give you worst case scenario, and they said they don't foresee any problems. And the biggest thing they would see, they might have to shave a little bit more of the orbital bone if the swelling continued, yada yada yada. That might be the safest bet on not telling. That's what I'm saying, Beer. I just don't want her to now. That could be me thinking worst case scenario also, Bear, because she's been there. She could have walked out at any time after 72 hours. Today makes 2 months solid she's been in there. So maybe I'm not giving her credit for being strong enough. But I just don't want to take a chance. Yeah, Jason, everything's all right, bro. We just had my little 3-year-old fell off the neighbor's porch, busted her orbital bone, swole her eye shut, had to have emergency surgery. We just got back from being in the Jacksonville, Florida hospital. It was Wilson's Hospital for Children. So I'm a little nervous that you hear my singing skills for the first time. Oh, bro, I love people who sing. I got a little singing stuff, too. A little singing history. I ain't sang in years, but I used to be able to throw a few chords out there. Could never play any kind of instrument. But I've always had a ear for singing. She never cried. Still hasn't cried, Sky. Never shed a tear. Now at first, let me rephrase that. At first, it was because of the shock. And the only time she's whined or anything is when we take that patch off and go to rub the salve on. she'll fuss for a second. But I think that's the fear that it's going to hurt when we touch it. But as far as like laying there crying, nah. See, that's one reason they shipped her, because when she fell, something cut her eyelid. Something cut her eyelid. She was bleeding. They thought because it was swollen shut, maybe a stick had stabbed her in her actual eye and they couldn't get it open. That's why they took her to surgery. Then come to find out, the Brunswick hospital we took her to first, the nurse, as she was trying to pry the eyelid open, her fingernail punctured her eyelid. So they had to sew that up. My little cousin broke her orbital bone in a car crash. It was horrible. Yeah, she looks rough, bro. My grandbaby looks a lot worse than what it... How can I word this? The way they said it when they come out of surgery, it looks worse than what it is, I guess. Can't... When I sing, can't video shower softly. Oh, Lord. 16 votes in here. Y'all double tap them screens, man. Y'all sub to one another. Sub to the channel. Drop some comments. Let's have a good time, bro. I ain't been on in a few days. Got the Pink Cricket 22 sitting back there. Got the old ugly Maverick 88. I know everybody hate that old ugly ass that. But she gonna get prettied up, I promise. We got the Sleeper sitting right there. The Wilson Combat insides. She needed reconstructive surgery. Actually, Brookside, we're not sure on that one yet. That's what I was getting at with the worst case scenario. Once all the swelling goes down, we go back to 10th. Can you not hear me? Can anybody hear me? Did I lose audio? Okay, gotcha. Dude, the 88 is making you come back and you started it right. My cousin. But anyway, back to what I was saying about the surgery, Brookside. When I go back to 10th and some of the swelling's down, the only reconstructive surgery we may have to have is they may have to shave the orbital bone a little bit more, but they don't think they're going to have to. But they at least had to tell us about it to have us prepared just in case. So with that being said, we're going to see what happens. But she is a trooper. I went and got her one of them plush blankets. She wanted one of them plush little, what do you call them, throws. I went and got her one of them today. I'm going to buy the Maverick 88 12 gauge with the folding stock. Now, the folding stock's not bad, Jason, but understand if you buy the certain brands of that folding stock for the Maverick 88, take the man, I don't want YouTube to pop me. In between where it separates right there, there's an extra washer. You've got to take that out. If you don't, it's not going to fit, and you're going to think it's the wrong part and try to cut it or shave it, and you're going to mess it up. Look it up. It'll show you, or better know how. Oh, I love the Walther, bro. Like I said, 2011 shots. We still haven't cleaned it. We still have not lubed it. We are still running it. But I've carried it this whole time I've been gone. That's what I had on me. Now, that's always in that bag. That's always in my carry bag everywhere I go because it keeps my medicine. It keeps all my stuff in it. Being so young, she may be good. Right, that's what they're saying. What I'm going to. Oh, you already have the one with. Oh, okay, gotcha. But yeah, you can't go wrong with these, man. These Maverick 88s, they shoot any ammo. You give them absolute hell. That one, I've gave so much hell. That's why I want to put the money in it and fix it up. Plus, it'll be neat to have an alien green, battle-worn Maverick 88 with Whoops furniture on it. So basically, I'll have a $200 cheeseburger firearm that's got about, I don't know, almost $2,000 worth of stuff in it. What's up, Wick? Good to see you there, Paul. Good to see you once again. Thank you for your prayers and your kind comments, too, over this. All of you guys, man, y'all meant the world to me. Because like I said, the first 48 hours, I was losing it. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't anything. The first 24 hours, I was here at my house with the other two children. So during the surgery, I was an hour and a half away from my grandbaby and my wife, and couldn't be there because they wouldn't allow the other two children in the hospital. So I had to bring them home. So I wasn't even there. So I was going crazy. And naturally, I'm waiting. Everything's a waiting game. So you're waiting to hear from the surgeon, you're waiting to hear from the doctor, and you're asking questions, and you're like, somebody just tell me something. And you know how that goes. They don't want to tell you anything until they know something for sure. And I'm like, just tell me anything at this point. Just tell me everything's going to be all right. Tell me something. But we got through it. We're still here. We're still standing. Sending prayer for your little one right now. I appreciate it, Sky. And like I said, she's a trooper. She's keeping the eye patch on. She ain't pulling at it. She's doing what she's supposed to do. So I'm blessed, bro. I mean, a lot of people would take it as a complete negative, but we blessed. It could have been so much worse. It could have been so the prayers was everything. And I try not to get religious on y'all. Y'all know I'm a retired pastor. So, and me, I've gotten away a long time now. You understand what I'm saying? I've some things happen. I turn my back. I don't talk religion too much, but I appreciate the ones who took the time and prayed with me and said prayers, and it meant a lot. It meant a lot. Because one thing I realized, I'd already known this. I keep looking, and if you find an 88 needed some good home for correct cheeseburger, right. The 870 needs a friend. See, I love the 870 also. Love and courage from Utah. Yes, sir, Mountain Survival. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, and thank you for stopping in. And I'll sub to you when I get off this channel, off this live. I appreciate it. But yeah, I realized though, and I joke with you guys, but I was being serious, that y'all who I had, the whole reason I started this whole YouTube live was because I've been raising 3 grandchildren, and I don't leave the house and I don't go anywhere. After that last self-defense shooting, I kind of became a shut-in. That made the 3rd one, and I was afraid the 4th one they'd convict my ass, to be honest with you. I figure I got lucky 3 times. I didn't want to push it anymore. But no, for real, but I realized in this, I had nobody to call or nobody to vent to. I was like, I'm sitting here with all these thoughts running through my mind, worrying if she's going to make it, and didn't have anybody. So I got to work on starting to be sociable again and getting out. But you guys meant the world during this, because I really don't. Most of the people I grew up with, because of that damn shit, have OD'd and passed on. And in the last few that I did have, got 2 life sentences plus 45 years. So all my people are either dead or in the chain gang. And at 50 years old, it's kind of hard to go out and make new friends, especially when you never know what anybody's on anymore. What guns we have today? Today we rocking with the, only by name, the Gerson 1911 with all Wilson inside. That's what Bear calls my sleeper. With the St. Jude grips. We got the Shield Plus. We got the Walther P22 that's got a few upgrades done to it. It's got the plus 5s. We got the Citadel Boss 12. Be careful being social. I've been screwed. Yeah, I'm the same way, Mountain. I know what you're saying. We got the Maverick 88. We got a couple pink Cricket 22s. There is a pink Taurus TCP in that camouflage bag. And we have the Savage Axis 270. Fixing to pull out the Ruger Super Black Hawk here in a little while. I think I'm going to rock that this week. So this therapy, we are all your therapists, dude. I get a second opinion. Yeah, people don't have values like they used to, bro. I agree 100%, man. You got some good people, and I've met a lot of great people on YouTube. I've met a lot of you guys rock. You know what I'm saying? 100% solid. Would love to get everybody together, have a little event. I think we'd have a blast. But as far as my area, the area I'm in, people are so shady, and most of them's involved in dope and all that kind of shit. I don't want nothing to do with that. I served my time in that life in my early 20s, and I made it out. I'm one of the few who walked away from all that shit with no charges, with no anything. I don't want to be around that kind of stuff. I got a daughter I'm watching slowly destroy herself because of that shit. So, it's hard to go out and make friends. And then I've got a reputation too. I mean, I'm not gonna paint myself with halo, or nothing. I've had 3 self-defense situations. I was known for being a certain type person for the first part of my life. So finding people that'll trust you and give you a second chance, even though you got 23, 24 years sober and clean and straight and business owner and started other people's businesses, it's hard to change people's opinion of you. I have been told finding others with the same mentality is priceless. It is 100%, and that's what makes the internet so good. You can click and connect with people almost instantly with the same mentality, with the same mindset, and that's priceless. Like you said, that's why I've kept the wife around for 29 years. Can cost you everything, but be vigilant. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I'm in Georgia, Jason. I'm in South Georgia. I'm right here on the Georgia-Florida line. Jacksonville, Florida is only a 45-minute ride. Savannah, Georgia is only a 45-minute ride. I'm dead in between. Literally, if you look at I-95 that goes up and down the East Coast, I'm dead in between Jacksonville and Savannah. It's a little town called Brunswick, Georgia, home of the Federal Law Training Center, home of St. Simon's Island, Jekyll Island, Sea Island. You can Google Sea Island. That's the Millionaire Club. Uh, um, Cumberland Island, which has the wild horses that run up and down the beach. Okefenokee Swamp, which is only 30 minutes from me. Stuff like that. I'm right in the perfect place because I could be anywhere in like no time. I shit. I can't read it, bro. Put it in English. I don't have the translator turned on today. I hope you ain't calling me a bachot. Type shit. Oh, she's still at the store with her Mimi. They probably in there asking for everything, Sky. They wanted to get out the house, and my wife said, "Hey, I got to go get some supplies." So they went down to the store. So they probably in there. She probably using that eye as an excuse to get a new toy. You in the middle of 2 states of mind, right? No, I stay in the state of confusion, bro. I born and raised in Mississippi, Louisiana, Bayou, moved to Utah. Yes, sir. Nope. The old spam calls. Good old spam calls. She earned that toy, right? But she gonna use this, man. She gonna use this as leverage. I got to go, brother. See you. Yes, sir. I'll be live every day now, bro. Like I said, just pop in. I try to do it around 11, and I try to do an early morning live. Is what I try to do. She really did earn it, right? And she gonna use it. Like I said, I'm at the corner of confusion and what the fuck. No, I was what the fuck yesterday. When they kept telling me, "Hey, we're gonna get you out of here in a few minutes," and I kept sitting there and I was looking at the time and I was looking at the time and 4 hours had went by and I'm like, okay, it's been 4 hours, and they said, we fixing to get y'all out of here, and 2 more hours went by. Then I started to get a little impatient because the baby was fussing. She was ready to go home. And we finally got home at little after 5 something, I think, maybe 6 when we got home. So we had an experience. Now she's asking for one of them little I guess they're still called go-karts. It looks like a go-kart, but it's a little bit bigger with the little mud tires on it. That's what her and her sister want for Christmas. I'm like, let me get over this stroke and heart attack first, and then we'll talk about it. Oh yeah, she is, guys. They've had some bad. Okay, it's short version. These kids have only been away from me 2 times in their life. The first time was with my daughter and their biological dad. They moved 2 hours away. for about 3 months, and he started abusing them and then locking them in dog kennels. Well, I got word. I went down there. He was gone. My daughter came back home with me. The kids came back home with me. Then my daughter got back with her high school sweetheart, had the third child, which is Marcel, the one I'm raising also. My daughter wasn't happy with that young man because he was a good boy. She had to run off with one of these damn dope boys, and at 27 years old, decided to start doing dope. So she called the police one night. We had the kids because we've always raised them, and the police made us take them over there. She didn't have them 4 hours before the baby stopped breathing, and we got a phone call that we had to come over there and get the kids. That's when DFACS put them with us permanently, and this journey started. And so we've had them. We've had custody now 1 year and 2 months. She wants something like the mini Jeep. No, but they want the gas ones with the pull rope. It looks like a go-kart, but it looks like I'd call it like a little mini side-by-side in a way. It's got the roll cage on it. It's got the little Briggs & Stratton motor on it. Yeah, they're in a good home. They really are. And we're wanting to make it permanent, but the way Georgia Family and Children makes you do this, they give the parents 21 months. So it's a minimum of 21 months before we can put in an order to make it official. Yeah, it's like a go-kart. I call it a go-kart, but I didn't know if they'd changed the name. You know, I'm kind of old school bear, so I call it a go-kart. I just didn't know if they changed it. Yeah, they won't be raised around none of that shit here. Here at my house, I live. I'm damn near off grid in a way. I mean, I have power. I have internet, and I have a little TV. I got them so they can watch stuff that like YouTube Kids and stuff like that. I don't let very much outside world come in. That's why when she got hurt, I had finally started relaxing my grip a little bit because DFACS and everybody was like, let them be kids, let them go out. So I was that type parent. Hey, if they're outside, we got to be right there with them. If they go across the street, we got to be right there. You know, White Rambo, what's up? So the very day that I finally relaxed my grip, she got hurt. And I'm like, that's what I was kicking myself in the ass for. Because I had to run in, not being funny, I had to run into the bathroom. So I'm in the bathroom and I heard her scream and literally ran out the house because I heard that child from across the street. Because I know her voice. I know everything about these kids. You know, what time they eat, what time they sleep, every little sound they make. I know all this stuff. Old school got this far, right? Good to see you, White Rambo, sir. Man, I missed all y'all. This little break that I took off YouTube, but I needed that too. I needed a little break, I think. Get my mind back straight. When it first happened, Scott, that's the thing. When it first happened, I saw the blood and instantly snatched her up, ran across the street. I put one of my compression patches on it. And we jumped in the truck and hauled ass to Brunswick. It didn't start swelling up until we got to the hospital. And then by then her eye was completely swollen shut and you couldn't see no white in her eyes. Then it looked really bad. And the dog tripped her up. We didn't know if the dog had bit her because I saw blood. I didn't know if the dog bit her. But now that we've talked to everybody and everybody's calmed down, what happened was the little puppy jumped up on her. You know how they jump up to get you to pet their head. And she was standing with her feet at the top step. And she went down. And when she went down, she hit her face on every one of them concrete steps going down. So she hit like 3 times before she hit the ground. They cracked Mama with barbecue. She was scared to tell me until they got to the ER. Candy gets right. Well, that was me, Candy. When these kids get hurt, bro. Jennifer said I was spinning in circles. Literally, I was literally sitting there turning in circles. I don't remember it. I just knew that we had to get her to the hospital. I was trying to hold compression. I was trying to see. I didn't know what had happened. I'm just glad I didn't react like I started to because originally I thought it was a dog bite. I was fixing to pop the neighbor's dog. Literally, that was what was in my mind. And we jumped in the truck. We got out of here. And then Nabi was like, no, dog didn't bite me. Dog didn't bite me. And I was like, okay, well, we got blood. So we run up in the hospital and it started swelling up. And then it started swelling up more. And then when they done the surgery and I walked in yesterday and saw it and it looked 10 times worse after the surgery, And they were like, oh, it's swollen like that because of the surgery. I flipped out again. Um, I was hoping they'd come back. I can't officially, you know what I'm saying, because of my situation, I can't officially put pictures up. But if she walks in the camera, you know, it happens. But no, she's a lot better. Like I said, she's smiling through it. She rock it out. She's only got hurt once. Well, see, that's me. Since I've had them, we've had no, because, you know, even with a skinned knee, you have to fill out an incident report. We've had no incidents whatsoever. This was the first one. And when it was the one time that I let them go out by themselves, after everybody's been telling me to let them go out and play and let them be kids, because we live out in the country. It's not like we live in the city. So it's safe to go outside. But, you know, hey, we live out in the country. You never know if there's snakes. You know, random snake might come up or something. I've always been funny. Even my kids. My kids never went outside without an adult. They were never out of eye. You know, hang on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here for a minute. Come here. Everybody wants to tell you hey. Come here. Everybody wants to tell you hey. Get up here and sit beside Papa. We're gonna tell everybody hey. What? Can we take you? Oh, well, everybody knows you. Can we take your hat off a minute? Right there. Let's do it like this. Everybody wants to tell you hey. We're gonna tell everybody hey, okay? Y'all ready to see her? Huh? Everybody say hey.
Okay.
Everybody say hey to Navi. Say hey. How's your eye feel?
Better.
Better, okay. They said, what's up, little trooper?
I have a popsicle.
You have a popsicle? All right.
I do too.
Huh? Why? Go help. Go help. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I just wanted y'all to see. But she's doing good, man. I mean, she's happy. Y'all see she's smiling. She got her little popsicle. So she's good. It just looks bad. I mean, it looks like she looking good. I want an eye patch. Me too, bro. Look like she fought Tyson. That's what it looks like. She looks like one of them boxers what just got through fighting, you know, 15 rounds type shit. But she's happy. You know, she's happy as can be. I don't know how she does it. I really don't. But that's the one who's always. Y'all hear Angel all the time with her bing bop, boom, 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 bop, bam. Angel's always happy. But Navi always has a smile on her face. She don't cry a whole lot. She don't show a lot of emotion. She's the one, you know, her dad was Indian and he would only speak to her in his language. So for the first little bit, we fought even to teach her English. And so that's the one we've struggled the most with. Got her pirate hat now. That's what I told her. She's a warrior now. She's straight up a warrior. Got her war wounds and she's still kicking. That's the one with the mean left hook, though. What's your nickname you call her again? We call her Fred. We've always called her Fred because, like, what the heck, Fred? Off of Drop Dead Fred, where you tell him to get back in the box? Because she had this other little personality that would come out every now and then. We always call her Fred. Now, Angel, I call my little sand gnat. Yes, sir. Somebody sure will, bro. Man, like, some good swings in the right. She got it, though, man. She got it. Fred's my uncle's name. Yeah, we've always called her Fred. Like, this morning, I said something to Angel. I said, what the heck, Fred? And I heard from the other room, she yelled out, she ain't Fred, I am. She thought she just called birth back from the FOB. Hey, but man, I'm telling you though, like I said, she's showing up a trooper. You want to tell everybody hey too? You look like a hot mess though.
I don't care.
I know you don't, but your brother needs it.
No, she's talking to me. She wasn't talking to you this time.
I thought she said she didn't care.
No, I'm live and I told her she looked like a hot mess and she said I don't care. Come here and sit beside me. I'll let you tell everybody hey. We let Sissy tell everybody hey. We'll let you, because they hear the voice. They just don't see the face. Come here. Come here. Sit in Papa's lap. Right here. We'll let y'all see little Miss Angel. Now, this is Angel. This is Papa saying that.
Stop it. Hey.
Say bing, bop, boom, boom.
Big bop, boom, boom, bop, bam.
That's Angel. What does Papa call you?
Santa.
What?
Santa.
Saying that. Okay. Tell him bye.
Bye-bye.
Now, that's Angel. That, and then little Marcel, y'all met Marcel. That's my little troublemaker. He's
Well, he doesn't care.
what, 16 months old? Where's Bubba at? Jennifer.
Hold on, baby.
All right, I'm on live. Let me see Bubba.
Is his car seat?
He's still in the car seat. Y'all got him captured in the car seat. Clock it, right. Angel, calm down just a little bit. Don't run through the house. I don't need another injury. Please walk when you, okay? Don't run. These are all tile floors. If you hit them, it's going to hurt just as bad. In the rat laboratory yesterday, we found out, oh, shit, bro. No, you don't need to do that. I call dibs on whatever you want. Nobby, be careful now. Don't run. Bubba looks like he's in his high chair.
Oh, yeah, he is. That's little Marcel.
All right, go in there. Go in there.
Nobby's running and she said, get out this house to me.
Don't worry about what Nobby's doing. Nobby, leave Bubba alone. These kids. No more injury, right? My heart can't take it. Y'all hold on 1 second. I'll walk y'all in here and let y'all see. Hold on. Do a tour of the house. Yeah, Boogie. That's what we call him, Boogie. He always smiling too. Ha ha ha. What? Tell him say, hey. Tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him Tell him say You're not gonna say Alright. That's enough. But yeah, I'll show y'all. Oh, there's milk spilt right here. Over there is where she fell, at that house over there. You can't really tell, but they've got a porch kind of like mine. Huh?
She just busted the whole gallon of milk. That's what I was trying to do.
We busted a whole gallon of milk.
Yeah, Angel just did.
Well, I guess we got to go back and get another gallon.
No,
Huh?
I just saved half a gallon of it. That's why I was telling you, hold on a minute. I saved half a gallon of it.
Okay. Well, as long as we get through.
It'll be no good like into the
All right,
grocery store.
calm it down, go.
That's why I was telling you to hold on.
I got to get these damn drink cans out of here. Sorry, for 24 hours I was living like a bachelor. And then above, right, he is. Day of the life of Papa Pew Pew compound, right? The chemo's get, hang on. That's what I was gonna say, Candy. He is. That's Marcel, man. He's always got a smile on his face. He's always happy. All these kids are though. They're always happy. Now they'll get fired up around dinner time and stuff like that, and right at bedtime. But yeah, that's just kid stuff, you know. But yeah, that's my life, man. Raising 3 kids at 50. You know, 3 little kids at 50. But they keep me healthy. They keep me going. But I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, we fixing to have to put the firearms and lock them all up in the safe. We do have the caseworker coming today. It's her monthly visit, plus she's going to want to see Nobby, and I'm sure we're going to have to fill out the paperwork, the official paperwork on what happened and all that kind of stuff. Spam risk. I don't even eat spam. I still get pretty hyper around dinner time. Me too, bro. Wife just went and got me some chicken breast so I can make me one of my I guess you'd call it a southwestern salad. I put the green what's that shit called? Not the salsa, but it's like salsa. I put salsa in my stuff, the green shit, guacamole, onions, tomatoes, chicken breast. Keep you young. Yes, sir. Yeah, I had to eat hospital food yesterday, so I'm eating healthy today. Had to go down to the cafeteria, and all they had were, they called them calzones, but bitch looked like a glorified Hot Pocket at $15. That's what matters most, is that can keep you active. Well, you know, Sky, I tell everybody that. I come back from a lot of adversity myself. Heart attack. I lost over 200 pounds. Um, movement is the key. I've retired twice. Wait until you call me. We're pissed over here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. We'll find out what's going on. We'll figure it out. But yeah, I come back from all that stuff, man. I lost the weight, but movement is the key. I retired the first time, let myself go. I retired in my 40s. Um, then I went back to work, started doing convenience stores, and retired again. Now I'm looking for something else to do. I'm ready to get back to your little one. I'm always with the little ones. Hope all is well, Simba. And my girl, I got that, Sky. I got that 100%, man. I got a good wife, good kids. You know what I'm saying? She works. She's a school teacher. She works with behavioral challenge kids. The basically ones that hit all the spectrums, from autistic to severe behavior disorders. So she got a lot of patience. Me, I'd be duct tape somebody's kid to the ceiling fan. She came home one day. I had to go get her because they sent her across the street to the urgent care because she had been choked by a child. I'm like, you teach kindergarten, bruh. How you get choked by a kindergartner? My little ones have 4 legs. Well, Bear, I lost my little one today. She was 15 years old. Sugar was 15. So we woke up this morning. She was in there in her kennel, and at some point last night, she just took her last breath. Miss Simba, what's going on? Oh, I didn't know hers. Like, yeah, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Which I knew it was getting close. 15 years old for a Chihuahua. That's a long life. Um, yeah, the little one. With Jack right now, because of the incident, we went ahead and moved him to our friend Nikki's house. I didn't know how DFAX was going to act because they were already tripping because I had a pit bull in the house. So until they come and left, we went ahead and let him go stay a night or two at Nikki's. I just thought it might be better that way. So I don't have Jack here either. So that kind of really messed with me. But I'll go get Jack, tomorrow and bring him back home. I just didn't want there to be anything they could fuss about. Being we're a foster home, Georgia, the kinship, which is what the program's called, the kinship program, their rule books state that I can't have a pit bull in my home. Girl is 8, and they're coming today, so I didn't want them to see a pit bull and trip on me. Still Simba by being better in the position so make me. Yeah, Wick, it's all good though, bro. I mean, like I said,
Do you know how excited I was last night when I looked in the refrigerator and I had the Dr. Pepper in there? I had written 2 days without one.
you went 2 days without a Dr. Pepper. You were excited because you looked in there and seen one. You want to know what's bad? I almost drank that bitch the night before.
It had been pissed. Last night I was like, oh. I was like ecstatic because
Put
I had
that.
Dr. Pepper.
Listen, hand me that. Because that's one with me.
Yep.
I got to handle. That's the next challenge. We got to handle this.
They did not have any salsa at the store.
What's the green shit?
In the refrigerator.
Yeah, but I can't remember the name of it. What is it?
You got salsa verde.
Yes, it. Salsa verde. That's what I was trying to. Moist beans, what's up?
And you've got your guacamole sauce. Guacamole
That
stuff.
works.
Okay, I was just letting you know I didn't
So
have the red sauce.
I don't care. Do the verde and the guacamole sauce and my salad.
Okay.
That'll work. My little 15-year-old pupper is sick. I'm hoping he has a good time though. Feed him raw eggs. I hate labels on people. Right. What is up, Bruce Banner? Hang on, somebody asked what? Let's see. Yeah, it does suck. And like I said, she had a good life. My dog was the one that pushed her down the stairs. Oh, Lord. I hate labels on people. Well, that's the thing, man, and they do that. I'm willing to share for a healthy price. Miss Emma, that's what I told my wife. I said, well, you gonna go find a sugar daddy or something to help pay half the rent. Oh shit. But yeah, I mean, I'm a lot better though. Now that Nobby's home, I can actually cut up and have a good time. Bruce done changed his name to Legendary because he's a legend. Bruce says, I'm a legend. Address me as such. Oh, shit, guys. Miss Pew Pew just come in, was talking to me for a minute. It's good to see her smile. She ain't smiled in the past 72 hours, and it's good to see a smile on her face. That makes it a lot better. How do you spell whose name? Navi? It's Navvi. Navi. I can't remember what the Hindi meaning of it is. All the Indian names have a meaning. I can't remember what hers is. But her name's Navi Elena Singh. Singh. And then Angel's is Angel Hope Singh. Yeah. Hey guys, I got. Oh shit! No, I don't. Let it. It's a Legend of Bruce. We try to be right. Yeah, it is a unique name. Very unique. Very unique. That's like me with my middle name. My middle name is unique, even though it's Johnny, but it's in Sicilian. Mine's spelled different. It's Gionni. A Gun Bros on their live yesterday and was trying to figure out who that is. Every day is Sunday. It's all a bunch of Gun Bros. I don't know. Candy, she'll take all your money, don't play. Right! I know how that goes. Boy, I know how that goes. But the next time y'all see me, I'll have my hair cut and I'll have all this shit shaved off my face. See everything for how strong she's been on it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. It's my homegirl. I'm a mod there. Oh, I got you. I got you. Okay. Oh Lord. Ugh. All right, guys. Wife says she needs help, so I've been going 55 minutes. We're gonna hop off of this live, and I'll do another one later on. Man, I love y'all. Y'all mean the world to me. All the prayers y'all gave us, all the love y'all sent our way. I appreciate it, man. And I'll see y'all on the next live. Y'all stay strapped. Keep one of the two. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Tell everybody you love them while you still can, and be blessed.